Hello fellow YouTubers, this is DVD Collector 1986 here with a new video. This is going to be just a quick collection update. Um, I got 3 more movies in, and these are the last 3 movies for this month so far. I haven't ordered anything else. So as of right now, this is the last of my movies I got for this month. Um, First up, A Bridge Too Far on Blu-ray. This is an upgrade. I have this on DVD, but anyone who watches my channel knows that I'm gradually and slowly but surely phasing out all my DVDs. Some DVDs never got a Blu-ray release, but everything else I am trying to upgrade as I go along. So I got this off of eBay for like $3. So this is actually an older war film from 1977, I believe, and it's not Saving Private Ryan. It's not uh, Fury. You know, it's not a modern, really raw, gritty war film, but it is a classic war film in the sense that it has an all-star cast. It has Sean Connery, Gene Hackman, Robert Redford is in it also, Anthony Hopkins. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. I mean, there's a ton of famous actors in this movie. If you like classic movies from the 60s or the 70s, um, and you just want to watch a really cool movie with an all-star cast, I would highly recommend checking this out. It's pretty good for an older war film. So, A Bridge Too Far. Now, I got this the other day. This is a new release, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, with Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt, um, Al Pacino's in it. He has a small part. Bruce Dern has a small part. Even Dakota Fanning has a small part in this, and Margot Robbie is in this as well. So um, this is a Tarantino film. I'm not going to review this movie. I don't want to say much about it because I don't want to ruin it for people who haven't seen it yet. But I love Tarantino's movies, and this one was pretty good. If you know anything about Quentin Tarantino, you know that he, if he deals with something like a historical, factual event in any of his movies, what he usually does is he takes historical events and he kind of flips them on their head, and he, in the course of the film, he will change the historical outcome of whatever the historical event is that he's dealing with in his movie. So, um, and he does it in a good way. That's all I'm going to say about this. This is a really good Tarantino film. I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. And it takes place in, well, Hollywood, California, and it's in the year 1969. So it is a period piece movie. Uh, Even if you're not paying attention to the story, the the sets, the movie posters, the billboards, the signs on city buses, the just the overall setting, the cars, the hairstyles, the clothing, even the TV commercials and radio commercials that pop up from time to time in this movie. Everything is period accurate. So if you want to watch a movie that really looks like it's in the 1960s, check this out. And again, it's a really good movie. So anyway, I got this. And lastly, I have one Shop Factory title here. It's a collector's edition. Pet Sematary 2. I've always been a fan of both Pet Sematary films, and I also enjoy the remake. But this is a sequel to the original Pet Sematary, and it's got a cult following now. And this movie stars Clancy Brown and Edward Furlong, who played John Connor in T2. A really solid sequel. A lot of times sequels fall short of the original. Now, I still say I like the first Pet Sematary better, but for a sequel, this was pretty good. It was different than the original, but it was different in a good way. It almost had a campy, dark humor tone to it that was not present in the first movie. But the way they did this movie, it was done very well, and I think I like Edward Furlong in this movie. He does a real good job with his role, but I think Clancy Brown is the one who really steals the show in this. Clancy Brown is good in anything he does, and coincidentally, he tends to play a lot of bad guys in a lot of different movies, and he plays an excellent bad guy. So Clancy Brown steals the show here. But this is a good movie. This has never been out on Blu-ray until now, so there's about 5 or 6 featurettes on here. Interviews with there's an interview with Edward Furlong. There's an interview with Clancy Brown, and I don't remember his name right now, but the actor who played the other kid in the movie, there's an interview with him. There's an interview with the composer who did the music, and a interview with the man who did the special gore effects for the film. And I haven't actually watched the movie yet on here, but it does say that the movie on this Blu-ray disc was is a brand new 4K scan of the original camera negative. So hopefully it looks really good. I think it probably will. This movie was directed by Mary Lambert, who also directed the very first Pet Sematary movie. So if you enjoyed the first one, this one's a little bit different. It's got a little bit more dark humor to it. But if you enjoyed the first one, you will enjoy this one. So anyway, that's another title for my Shout Factory collection. Anyway, that will do it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the next video. Thanks.